Welcome to another episode of Stories and Tales. The title of today's story is The Commuters Strike. This is based on a real-life event that happens in Lagos State, Nigeria. Now, if you live in Lagos, Nigeria, you must have experienced this at one point or the other. An arbitrary, unexplainable increase in price of bus fares. It will shock even the toughest lot, I assure you. Of course, unless you want to pay for your trip at every point in time. Anyways, back to my story. One of these days, I was on my way from the island, and the normal bus fare is usually 600 naira. But suddenly it became 1,000 naira. Oga, why is your fare 1,000 naira now? From experience, this is a very wrong question to ask, because the answer is always the same. Now the price that we dey collect today, oh. If you want, enter. If you no want, no enter. Now wetin e be? But Oga, wait. Why exactly is it 1,000 naira? Another commuter said. The bridge is open. We've not heard of increase in fuel. So what is the problem? The driver said it patiently. If you no wan enter, carry yourself comot for my motor. I no wan bad market this evening. As always, this is the trick. What was the use alighting from the bus when you will still go and wait for another bus for hours before it gets full at the same price? But today, the passengers in this bus were not having it though. Because, as one voice was being shut down, another one took over. What do you mean by that, Oga? A big man shouted from behind. In fact, nobody is alighting from your bus, and we will not pay 1,000 naira. We will only pay 800 naira. Yes, echoed other passengers. Okay, this is how I found myself in the midst of a revolution. Oh well, I'm not in a hurry. I was determined to see the matter till the end. Oga, what do you mean? I no go move this motor. If una no wan pay the price, make everybody come down from my car. Waiting. You lie, Oga. We will not pay and we will not come down. The driver quietly removed his keys from the ignition and relaxed on his seat. 30 minutes later, neither the passengers nor the driver was budging. Seeing the solidarity, we decided to take the protest to another level. We stepped out from the bus and discouraged other passengers from boarding at the price of 1,000 naira. The crowd on the streets grew. The drivers were not budging, for they knew that if they gave in today, then it would continue another day. They were determined to hold their power over the people. Well, the people were equally determined. I don't know what came over us that day. To prove it, people began to book rides and transport as many persons as they could going their way. It was a sight to behold. The bus drivers watched and sometimes tried to harass the ride drivers, but the people stood their ground. Anyways, soon the crowd of protesting commuters diminished. I also hitched a ride home. We didn't win, but we didn't lose either. Few hours later, the transport fare had reverted back to 600 naira. Oh well, tomorrow we go again. Thank you so much for listening. Please click on the subscribe button, like and also share this video. Thank you.